Hey guys, Magic Master here, and today I'm going to be showing you a trick that just keeps on going. But before we get into that, for this video I'm filming with my new camera. I used it for my Nerf gun video, but I deleted that a few days afterwards, so not a lot of you guys got to witness the new camera. So in this video, go ahead, comment down below about the sound and the visual quality and whether it is better, worse, or the same as my iPhone. And I also might have a bit more space here. I'm not really sure. You guys can let me know about that as well. Also, go subscribe to all the links I have in the description. Finally, credit to MLT Magic Tricks for this trick. Without further ado, let's get into the performance. So I would start by having the spectator shuffle up the deck. Alright, and then I would just go through the cards to myself here, and I'm just gonna make a few predictions. So, that one. By the way, if you guys hear any noise in the background, my sister is just playing Wii. Alright, so now, I have 3 cards here. And instead of me making the prediction myself, I would actually have the spectator pick which one of these they would want to be my prediction. So let's just say they wanted that one to be my prediction. Alright. So I would put that one under the box, and it's just going to stay in view the whole trick. So now, what I would have the spectator do is just pull out a small portion of cards from anywhere in the deck. So let's just say they wanted that. Ooh, I dropped a card, sorry guys. Alright, so now I would have them count how many cards they have in their little packet here. I would turn my back so I don't know how many cards they have. So they would go ahead, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, the spectator has 9 cards in their packet, but I wouldn't know this. So now I turn back around and I just ask them to place their pile right here. Alright, so now I'm just going to give the deck a bit more of a mix-up, just like that. Now, I would ask the spectator how many cards they have in their packet. They would say 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the card we landed on here is one of the aces, the ace of diamonds. Okay, so now we're gonna get to my prediction, which the spectator chose at the beginning of the trick, and it happens to be another one of the aces. But hold on, there are still 2 other aces in the deck. So this card right here also happens to be an ace. And you guys probably noticed this box from the beginning of the trick, and I also set the prediction under it. If we shake it a bit, you can kind of hear a card in there. And if we open it up, there is the 4th ace right there. Alright guys, that was the trick, and let's get right into the tutorial. So, this trick kind of requires a setup, but it's also kind of impromptu, so you guys will see what I mean. So, what you need to start by doing is getting out any 4 of a kind. So, I just use the aces here, and take any one of the aces, doesn't really matter, and just put it in the box. And then the other 3 aces can just go anywhere in the deck. Alright, so now you go up to the spectator, and you can have them go ahead and shuffle up the deck. So they go ahead and do that. Now, when you say you need to go through the cards to yourself and make a couple of predictions, what you're looking for are the 3 aces, or whatever 4 of a kind you're using. So here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. Alright, so you take these out, put them face down on the table without letting the spectator see, and you put them next to each other just like this, and you ask the spectator which one they would like to be my prediction. So let's just say they wanted this one. It doesn't really matter because they're all aces. So let's just say they wanted this one. Alright, you take that one, just set it under the box. Take the other two, just set them on top of the deck, just like that. And now you need to keep those two aces on top. So you can give it a riffle shuffle as long as you maintain the two aces. Or, oops, sorry guys. You can give it a false cut, just like that. Whatever you want to do, just make sure you keep the two aces on top. Now, what you would do next is you would spread out the cards and tell the spectator they need to pull out a small portion of cards from anywhere in the deck. And you want to make sure it's not the top two cards. So what you can do to prevent this is kind of just cover them up with your thumb and have a bit of a block of cards right there, just like that. And then just spread out these other cards nice and wide. So you kind of force them to pick from about the middle of the deck here. And so they can pull out a small portion of cards. Doesn't really matter how many. And then you turn your back and you say, go ahead, take your cards, count them, but not out loud because I don't want to know how many cards you have. So they go ahead, do that. And in this case, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. All right, so now you turn back around and you just ask them to place their pack of the cards right on top of the deck. And now, when you give the deck a bit more of a mix-up, what you want to do is get a pinky break, just like that, and transfer it to a thumb break, or you can just get a thumb break without even having to do the pinky break, just like that. That's a bit harder to do, but it doesn't really matter which way you guys do it. So I just like to do the pinky break, transfer to the thumb, and now you have to do a double undercut. So you take half the cards from the bottom, put them to the top, take the rest of the cards under the break, and put them to the top. Now what you've done is gotten the top card to the bottom of the deck. So what that has done is it's taken your 11 card packet on top and reduced it to 10. So the reason that matters is because if we look through, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the 11th card is one of the aces. So if we didn't get rid of that card and put it on the bottom, the 11th card would have been the 10 of hearts, and that wouldn't have worked. So we need to make the 11 card one of the aces, so we get the top card to the bottom like that. And then the next card is the other ace. So now, after you did your double undercut, you ask the spectator to tell you what number they had, how many cards they had in their packet. They would say 11, so you deal down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now this card right here, you show them, it is one of the aces. Okay, so now you say, we'll take our prediction that you chose at the beginning of the trick, and it happens to be another ace. But you say, all right, that's good, but there's still two other aces in the deck. So you say this card right here is also an ace. And then you take the box and you say, you've probably noticed this box here sitting here from the beginning of the trick, and we actually put your prediction under it, and you give it a bit of a shake, say you can hear a card in there, and then you open it up and pull out the fourth ace. Alright guys, that was the trick. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.